Hey everyone, Woohoo here once again with some more coin shop pickups. I paid $4 for this entire lot of 20 coins, so let's see what I got. And the first three are fairly self-explanatory. 250 Japanese yen, current face value, at least as of time of recording. Whoops, that one's upside down. And so is that one. Current face value as of time of recording, about $1.67, $1.70, somewhere around there. But again, when I paid about 20 cents a coin, that's some tidy profit right there. Next, I broke even on this purchase, a Italian 20 euro cent. Currently circulating stuff. I think I had that one already, but I did not have this. And even though it's only 10 euro cents, this is a design of Finland, a country whose euro coinage I do not have, at least before I stumbled upon this. So 30 euro cents, about 35 US cents in exchange value, so nothing terribly exciting there, but hey, you know, I got a new type out of it as well. Speaking of new types, we have this one right here. This is 10 francs from France. Oops, there's the date down there. 1978, République Française, as you can tell right there. This, of course, was demonetized in favor of the euro, but had a face value of about 1.5 euros, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think you can exchange these anymore. That ship has long since sailed, but it's a pre-euro coin that I don't already have in my collection, so figured I'd go ahead and grab one of those while I could. Let's see what else we've got here. Speaking of pre-euro stuff, another coin I didn't already have, a 5 pence from Ireland, 1994. That image of a bull on there, now this is a smaller 5 pence to better align with the British 5 pence, I guess, at the time. But this was on the old Irish shilling, which 5 pence was equivalent to upon decimalization in 1971. I think, I know that's when Britain decimalized, but I wonder if Ireland decimalized around the same time as well. And speaking of Ireland, another pre-euro coin, the Irish pound, or a punt, also from 1994. You can still exchange these, I think, for euros now, ever since the Irish pound was replaced by the euro. And I think this also has some decent face value behind it, too. I think these two together is about a €1.33, last I checked. So that's some pretty solid profit as well. Here's some other things that you can actually use. Republic of China, year 107. Which I think is 2018, don't quote me on that. 10 new dollars from, if I tilt it that way we can see, Taiwan. Tilt it the other way we see two other characters. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but you can see the little flower in the zero there. Nice little latent image. Pretty interesting coin. So I had to pick that one up. Type I don't already have. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, more pre-euro stuff. 1 kuna from Croatia. This is a commemorative coin, 20 years of the kuna, with some kind of bird on it. Croatia adopted the euro in 2023, so I think the deadline for exchanging those is sometime in 2025, but don't quote me on that. One more French coin, and this one's an old one. Take a look at this. 25 centimes, 1904, with a design evocative of America's Mercury dime, I guess, on the reverse. There we are. What's interesting is that it looks round, but there's actually 22 sides to this coin. So a really neat, really old coin. In pretty good shape for its age. 1904? I mean, gee whiz. That was in the foreign bin? I can't believe that. More stuff that you can use nowadays, I think. 500 rupiah, 1997 from Indonesia. Not a whole lot of face value on this one, but I've started to pick up a couple of Indonesian coins. I thought this one was another type that I didn't already have, so figured I'd pick one up. Let's see here, what else? It's an interesting looking coin. $1 7-sided coin from Barbados, 1989. Also currently circulating, not far off the dimensions of a British 50 pence coin, if I'm not mistaken. And speaking of 50 pence, let me move these up a little bit so I have a little more room down below. Speaking of 50 pence, take a look at this. 50 pence, AA die markings right there. Turn this over. This is actually from the Isle of Man, one of the British Crown dependencies, 1997. I think it's pegged to the mainland UK pound. But as you can see here, this and this are very similar in size. I think the territory and the mainland UK 50 pence is just a little bit larger, but that's a cool one. Isle of Man TT, I hear some British coin hunters refer to that one. Speaking of British territories, Falkland Islands, 1987, 20 pence. Queen Elizabeth II. This has a crazy low mintage if the figures on Numista are to be believed. I believe it's somewhere around 4,200 of these were produced. So to find one in the local coin shop's foreign coin bin was crazy, if it is indeed that low. Here's another type I don't already have. This is a Thai 1 baht with King Rama IX on the obverse. The year is over here. I'm told that that's 1982, but if you look into that little mark below the denomination down there, that's where the actual year of minting is. There's no way I can zoom in on that for you to take a closer look at that, but trust me when I say that that was indicative of 1984. What else do we have here? Cool little bimetallic coin. 50 Aniversario Banco Central, 1947 to 1997. República Dominicana, 5 pesos from 1997. I think this is about a dime worth of face value nowadays. I think it's 50 pesos to the dollar, 50 Dominican pesos to the dollar, or at least it was a few years ago. I'm not sure what it is now. So that's another country I didn't previously, actually no, that's a type, I had that country, but this is a country I know I didn't have before. République démocratique du Congo, 2002 with a lion on the front. Un franc, 2002 with a turtle, one of the two. I looked this up on Numista after I picked it up, and I discovered that this is actually not intended for circulation. So how it wound up in the foreign coin bin at the shop, I'll never know. 2 more coins before we finish up for the day. 25 cents is a big coin compared to everything else we've seen today, but I just had to get it for this very intricate design of a hummingbird and taking nectar out of a flower. Oops, coin line, so I gotta go this way. Jamaica, 1982, with their coat of arms on it. I can only imagine what this would look like in much better quality than this, but this has been well circulated. I don't think this is now, I don't think you can use this nowadays, but very large 25-cent coin, so very interesting to me. And then what I believe to be the find of the hunt, take a look at this. King George VI on the obverse. This is an Australian shilling from 1943. And if I zoom in a little bit right there, you see there's an S mint mark right above the letter N there. These were actually minted in San Francisco, in the US. This is sterling silver, 92.5% silver, so slightly more than the 90% coinage from this era, from the American coinage. You can see right there. That was just lying around in the foreign coin bin, and I picked it up for 20 cents. How do you like them apples? So again, I paid $4 for this entire lot, and let me know how you think I did down in the comments below. I know how I thought I did, given that last little find right there. Anyway, I'll see you around either here on my own channel or on the Coin Dictionary sooner rather than later, I hope. Take care. See you then.